Welcome. I'm Lenore Kulek, and this is Look Great, Feel Great, the fitness, health, and beauty show. I'm glad you could join me for the exercise and information to keep you looking and feeling your best. Today we're going to do a mind-body or holistic workout. And what we're going to do is simplified Tai Chi, yoga, and stretching. So join along with me and let's get very mellow. Okay, we're going to start. Facing front, feet apart, stand tall with palms forward. And let's take some deep breaths. Lift up, breathing in slowly. Let the hands touch. And as you breathe out through the nose, let them come down. And we're simply taking deep breaths. So palms forward, lift. Breathe, and then bring it down. That's it. And again, lift up, palms forward, lift. Let the palms touch overhead, bring it down. And one more time, lift up, breathe, and bring it down. Okay, let's do some simplified Tai Chi. Toes straight ahead, shoulder width apart. This is called the crane takes flight. We're going to lift our arms like the wings of a bird, fingers down, palms in. Breathe in, then release. Bring the palms out, fingers up, bend the knees as you come down, breathe out. So breathe in and breathe out. Remember, we're breathing in and out through the nose when we're doing Tai Chi. And think of relaxing and flowing through. And it may seem like a very easy workout, which it is, kinder and gentler, but you're going to find it gives you a very nice workout. You'll be surprised. And release. So breathe, lift up, and imagine you're a bird soaring above the clouds where there are rainbows and a beautiful golden sun. And you have no cares, just floating in the air above the clouds. Now let's end with a graceful conclusion. Feet come together, circle in. Breathe in, bend the knees, push down, and breathe out. The posture of open and close. Step forward, reach forward, and we're going to open and then close. From here, I'm going to circle up and around and down, and that's the form. Tai Chi has forms. So reach, breathe, lean back, lift your toe, open the arms, close, and lift up, forward, around, and down. And let's flow through this. Notice it doesn't stop, it just keeps moving. This helps to improve circulation as we shift our weight, and also gives you a better sense of balance. So a lot of positive things come from Tai Chi. And circle up and around. And you can do Tai Chi till you're 100 years old, or even more. And then circle up and around and down, and let's do a graceful conclusion. Breathing in and out through the nose, taking it forward on the left, reach, open up. Again, shifting your weight forward and back, lifting the toe as we go back, and keeping the breath going. And we call concentrating on the body movements and the breath, being mindful, being aware of what you're doing in the moment. So that's where we're concentrating. The mind is concentrating on the breath, the breathing, the movement, and coordinating both together. And again, let's reach, open up, close in, and lift up, breathe, and release, and down, and a graceful conclusion. Okay, horse stance, feet apart, toes out. Stand tall, and let's lift the right arm up. And this one's called the passing cloud. And watch it go by as I shift my weight to the right, lift the heel of the non-weight-bearing foot. Then lift up and take it to the left. Lift, breathe, release the breath as you take it to the side and lift. And again, be mindful of the breathing and the form. Ideally, this is done outside in nature, but we'll do it wherever we can. Sometimes you have to do it inside, but best in nature. Instead, we have a tape which sounds like the outdoors. You'll hear the birds and the fountains, so we'll again visualize. But we're lifting, watching the cloud go by, breathing in, breathing out, and lift. Let's take it one more to either side. Flow, and feel flowing as if you were in water. And then the graceful conclusion, feet come together, circle in, and breathe out as you push down. Finding the chi or life force. Reach forward, shoulder height, hands are relaxed. Pull in and push down. The breathing pattern here will be breathe in, retain, release, flowing through. That's it. And we'll imagine we're in that beautiful garden. with the bright colored flowers and the fragrance of the flowers and the birds, with a fountain or a stream nearby, and enjoy. Again, it's a mind-body experience. Let's do one more on this side. Reach, pull in, and a graceful conclusion. And then we'll go to the other side. Step forward, reach, pull in, push down, and reach, pull in, and push. Finding the life force. Reach, and in, and down. Now this kind of exercise relaxes you, lowers the blood pressure, lowers your pulse rate. So in that sense, it's very healthy for you. Breathe, and graceful conclusion. Okay, the next one, stand with feet shoulder width apart, toes straight ahead, and make a little triangle in front of the chest. Breathe in to start. Now as you push forward, bend the knees and breathe out. Again, we're breathing in and out through the nose. Breathe in, and push forward, breathe out. That's it, pull in, push forward, breathe out. And we're mentally in our garden. We can't actually be there. We can be there mentally. Push, pull, and one more time. Push, and pull, and a graceful conclusion. All right, let's move on to our yoga. Okay, feet shoulder width apart. Let's start with hands at the heart. Okay, and we're going to lift up and breathe. Again, breathing out through the nose, release out to the side. As we get to the side, hinge forward from the hips. I like to bend the knees slightly and bring the arms behind the back, interlocking. Pull down and then lift up, hold. Then let's release, coming up. Release the arms, bring the hands to the heart. And lift, breathe. Release. Bend at the knees, at the hips first, and then the knees. Take it behind, pull down and lift up, hold. And let's come up. And again, hands to the heart. Remember, in both yoga and Tai Chi, breathing is important. We want to breathe into the diaphragm. We'll do diaphragmatic breathing. And hinge forward. Take the hands behind the back and pull down and in back. And one more time, hands to the heart. And we're breathing in through the nose, long and deep, slowly. Breathing out slowly. Hinge at the hips, slightly bend the knees. That makes it a little easier on your back. Hands come behind, pull down and lift up. And then we'll come up slowly, releasing the arms. Okay, next, bring the feet together. And let's step back on the right. We're going to turn the toe out, bend the front knee, and then reach the arms up, palms facing. Look up, hold. Now breathe, and as you release, crescent over to the right. Back to the center, breathe, and let's do a crescent to the left. And come back to the center, breathe, and bring the feet together, the arms to the side. Okay, let's step back on the left. Toe points out, front knee is bent, reach up with the palms facing. I'm going to look up. Breathe in through the nose, and as you release, let's crescent to the left first. And then come to center, breathe, and crescent to the right. Bring the feet together and bring the arms down. Okay, let's do one more on either side. So we step back, reach up. This is called Warrior One pose. Hold. Breathe in as you release. We'll crescent over to the right. And then breathe and release. We'll crescent to the left. And come to the center, breathe. Release the breath and bring the feet together, arms down. And one more time, back on the left, bend, reach. Stretch, breathe in. As you release, we'll take it to the left this time. And then come back to the center, breathe, and then take it over to the right. Come back to the center, hands down, feet together. Okay, so you can feel we're getting warm, so we keep our jackets on until we feel warm, then we take them off. Okay, the next we'll start in horse stance. Stand tall, feet apart, toes out. Okay, this will be a series of poses, and the first one is to get grounded. So I'm going to reach towards the ground, bending the knees, and hold. Okay, breathe. And the next pose is to be centered. So take the center, the abdomen, and I'm touching the thumbs and the fingertips together. And let's breathe and hold. And as I release, I'm going into lift, lift. Come down on the heels, breathe, and as you release, the embrace. Turn to your right, right hand behind, left hand on the chest, and turn. And then we'll embrace to the left, so breathe and embrace, and hold. Come to the center, breathe, bring your feet together, and I'm going to hold a ball, an imaginary ball, left hand on top. Balance, take the right leg back. Now if you have a real problem with balance, you could keep the toe on the floor to help you. But see if you can do it without. Then breathe, and let's turn the ball over. Release your breath, and you guessed it, the left leg. Balance back and hold. Okay, breathe, expand. Place your hands in the lower back, fingers are pointing down. Breathe and stretch out the back. Stretch, lift up the chest. That's it, chin is up. Right, and then we're going to contract, and this is what they call return, and I think of returning to the womb, bend, contract in this time, bringing the elbows in, so contract. And finally release, and arms in a V, beautiful. Okay, and let's bring it down, and then lift up again, breathe, let the hands touch overhead, turn away, release, and shake it out. Okay, next, conventional stretching. And we're going to start with an assisted stretch. So grasp your right wrist, pull forward, and then stretch it over to the side. Hold. Then come back to the center, breathe, and then we'll lift up and stretch over. And with stretching, remember, you don't go to the point of pain. Feel the stretch, but not pain. Come back to the center, breathe, and bring it forward. And at chest level, let's grasp the left wrist. Take it forward and across. Hold. And come to the center, breathe, and lift it up and stretch it over. Okay, come up and bring the hands forward. Okay, and the next one, toes straight ahead, feet shoulder width apart. Let's do a full body stretch. Reach, breathe. And now think of the rag doll, just letting go with the wrists, elbows, shoulders, chest, hips, knees, and let the head and the arms dangle, and I'm just going to let them go side to side. And then roll it up one vertebrae at a time. And stretch, reaching up. Breathe, and now let it go. Releasing your breath, let the wrists go. The elbows. Think of yourself as an icicle melting in the sun. You're melting away in the sun, melting down to a very relaxed state. And just let it go. And then hands on the thighs one more time. Stretch up, reach, and then release from the wrists to the elbows, to the shoulders. Remember that icicle melting in the sun. Relaxing, letting go of all stress, and let's let it dangle. Okay, let's roll up slowly. One vertebrae at a time with the head coming up last. Breathe and cross the right leg over, right hand on the hip, and the left arm stretches. And now let's go to the other side. So we'll cross the left leg over, left hand on the hip, and stretch. Hold it. And then come to the center, unhook. This next one is great for your shoulder joint. I'm gonna step forward on my left, brace on the left, and this is a range of motion. So joints go through range of motion, muscles stretch. Let's do some joint range of motion. Let's reverse. So good for the shoulder, very easy. Now let's swing forward and back. And then let's go side to side. Okay, step back. And step forward on the right. Right side means you work your left arm. Okay, so take it down and let's let it circle. Let it go on its own. And then reverse. Meanwhile, I'm bracing here so it makes it comfortable. Okay, swing forward and back. This can also be done in a chair. And finally, side to side. deep breath. And release. Shake out, and let's come to the floor and do some stretches at the floor. So coming to the floor. Okay, sitting in good alignment. Okay, let's do taking off the t-shirt. So cross over, lift up, breathe, and release. If the right arm was closer, now make the left arm closer to the body. Alternating which arm is closer. Think breathe in as you come up, breathe out as you release. And one more time, cross over, up, and let go. Okay, let's take the right leg over the left, sit tall. If this is too difficult, you can do it with one leg straight. See what works for you. And turn to the right, hold. Let's come to the center, unhook. Then let's hook the left leg over and turn to the left. And hold, sitting tall. Remember your good alignment, whether sitting or standing. Hold. Okay, come to the center, unhook. Take the leg out for inverted hurdle. You're going to stretch to the toe and then over the head. Hold it. Then bring it in, and let's go on the other side. Take it out, bring this in, and stretch. Hold it. Okay, bring the leg in. Hold the beach ball. Breathe and take it to the side, to the right. Breathe in, take it to the left. Take it to center and place it down in front of you. And lift up. Let's coordinate our breathing in as we come up. As you stretch is when you breathe out. We'll stretch to the right. Breathe in and stretch to the left. Come up. Take the ball, place it in front of you. Hold it. And then lift it up, breathe, and open. All right, let's turn both feet to the side, the mermaid position, and extend out and in. Stretch. Let the face follow. Stretch. In, and one more time. Stretch it out and bring it in. Okay, let's go to the other side. So both knees go to the left. Take your left arm and stretch it up and down. Letting the face follow with it. Reach, bring it down. Breathe out as you stretch out. Breathe in as you bring it in. And one more time. Stretch and bring it in. Okay, come to the center. We'll cross over. Okay, and let's give ourselves a big hug. Big hug. Stretching out your back, it feels wonderful. Rock side to side. And now open the arms up, breathe, and pat yourself on the back. You're doing a good job. Give yourself a pat on the back. And lift up, breathe. Release and come forward, crossing at the wrists. Pull back, elbows back. Chin is up. Forward and back. Lift the chin. Forward and back. And one more time. Forward and back. Okay, let's sit with the palms up, and I'm going to take the head, rolling it to the right ear, and then breathe, and I'll bring it down into the left ear. And down into the right. Working on range of motion for the neck, and down into the left. Okay, and now let's roll the shoulders back. Breathe and release. And now let's come forward, breathing and release. Okay, let's bring our arms up. Breathe long and deep. Turn and let it go down slowly. Okay, shake it out. Let's come to the floor. So we're really relaxing. Okay, lying with knees bent. Let's place our hands on the abdomen and do the pelvic tilt. So you're going to breathe, and as you release, tilt the pelvis up, lower back to the floor, and breathe in and put the arch back in your back. And then we'll do a pelvic tilt and release. And tilt and release. One more time. Tilt forward and release. Okay, keeping the spine in a neutral position, neither flat against the floor or with a deep arch. Let's keep it neutral. Cross the right leg over and bring both knees in towards the chest. I'm going to hold underneath or wherever you can hold, and let's rock side to side. Now you can feel this in the back and the glutes. Just rock, it's very relaxing. Then breathe, and as you release, go the other leg over, hold underneath, and let's stretch side to side. Okay, unhook, arms overhead, breathe, and then take both knees to the right and let it go. Remember, none of these positions should feel pain. Breathe in, let's go to the other side, and gently relax and hold. Come to the center, take a breath. Let's bring our arms down along the sides, palms up. And now let the knees go out, soles of the feet together. And this is the pillow pose. And let's relax in the pillow pose. Very relaxing. Then bring the knees in. Let's hug under the right leg, flex the foot, and extend to the ceiling. Feel it in the hamstrings. Bend and extend. Bend it, extend. One more time, bend and extend. Okay, bend the knee in, place the foot down, breathe, and let's hold under the left thigh, flex the foot, and extend to the ceiling. Think heel to the ceiling. Breathe in as we bend the knee in, extend out, stretch. Bend it in, hold, extend and stretch. Okay, one more time. Bend and extend. Okay, bring the leg in, feet down, arms down at the sides, palms up, and let's extend the legs. And let each toe go to its own side so you're relaxed. And let's do a body scan. The eyebrows are as far apart as possible. Eyes deep in the sockets. Jaw relaxed and slack. Shoulders down away from the ears. And the palms are up, hands open and soft. And let's take our deep breath, breathing in through the nose. We'll breathe in through the nose, long and deep. Feel the abdomen rise, and then we'll slowly breathe out through the nose. And let's think 4 counts in, and slowly 4 counts out. And we're being mindful of our breathing. Be aware, feel the wind at the nostrils as you breathe in. Feel it go through the nose and down by the throat and into the lungs where it brings life-giving oxygen. And then slowly release. And as you release, imagine all your stress coming out with the breath. And breathe in. And be mindful of how it feels and slowly release. And let's just take a silent moment, concentrating on our breathing and being mindful of it. And then we're ready to wiggle our fingers and toes. Open your eyes slowly. And let's bend the knees one at a time. And we'll roll to our side, keeping the knees bent. And I'm going to support the head with one hand. And with the other hand, I'm going to hug in the leg. And then stretch it out, flexing the foot. And then bringing it in, feeling it in the glutes. Stretch. That's it. And in and stretch. Bring it this time and grasp your ankle and gently pull back. Feel it here in the quadriceps. Hold. And if I look down my shoulder, I can see the knee. So I want to be in a straight line there. And then let's add the circle. Circle the knee. Then let's circle in the other direction. And finally extend, knees up, extend the leg, point the toe, and we'll point and flex. Point and flex. Point, flex, point, bring it in, bring the leg down. Bending the knees, we'll go to the other side. So get comfortable. We're supporting the head. Okay, and bring the knee in, hug it in, and then extend out, flexing the foot, extending the arm overhead. And breathe in, and release the breath as you stretch. And bring it in, and release. And on this one, we'll bring it in, grasp the ankle, and gently pull back. Again, line up the shoulder with the knee. It should be in a straight line. Hold it, then add a circle. And then reverse. And finally, extend the bottom leg, knee points up, hold underneath, point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. One more time. Point and bring it down. Bend your knees. We'll come up again. We'll sit. Okay. And let's breathe. And then release. Okay, let's go on all fours. Okay, what's called the tabletop. And I'm going to sit back to the child's pose. Sit back and stretch. And then come up. And let's tuck the toes under. And I'm going to walk back, all the way back. And slowly we come up to standing, taking one vertebrae at a time, feet apart. And let's breathe, palms forward, breathe in. Lift, let the hands come together, bring it down to the heart, hinge forward at the hips, indicating end of the session, respect for all in there, and to celebrate each new day. Namaste, and shake it out. Okay, my fitness tip for this week is to try to make some time for relaxation every day. Until the next time, this is Lenore Kulek saying, be your best, be fit.